Hey, Flosstube. My name is Veronica, and this is my, I think, 35th episode. I will put a note down below if I'm wrong. This Flosstube is about cross-stitch, and so welcome. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Welcome back for those of you who are returning. Thank you so much for coming back. I don't have a whole lot of time. It's early in the morning right now, and it's Monday, May 17th, I think. And so I'll be working today. My weekends turn out to be busier than my weekdays, especially in the springtime when there's like a ton of yard work to do. So for those of you who are new, if you can see down here, there's a little kitty cat. This is Hermione. She's sometimes hard to see on the dark couch, but she's here. She just turned 18. She's an old lady. Yeah, anyway. So as you can see from my shirt, I'm a StitchCon shirt. I'll be going to StitchCon Weekend B. If you are going to that, it is a retreat, a cross-stitch, well, a stitching retreat. If you're going to StitchCon Weekend B, please let me know in the comments so that I'll know to look for you. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, so this video will probably be short. Of course, you know better than I will do, but oh, there she goes. Oh, she's just rubbing on my cross stitch. So if you anyway, so I just have a few projects to show you. It's been like 5 weeks since my last video, so I'll show you all the updates and how I'm doing with WhipGo and all that. Not a whole lot of stitching again for the time. Well, maybe it is. It's got a pretty big pile here, but we'll see. So, first up was one of my May WhipGo projects. I'm not going in chronological order here. This is just based on the pile that I made. So, the one of the two. So WhipGo first of all is kind of like Bingo. It is a kind of stitch along that was created by Jessie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. I'll link below. I'll link her channel below. Basically, she draws you create 24 goals, or 25 you can if you want to. I use the free space in the middle. And she draws 2 per month, so 12. If she draws the middle one, the free space, she'll draw a third, and she did that in January. But anyway, one of the goals that I had for WhipGo for this year, and this got called in May, was to finish this piece, which I finished, sort of, kind of. I'll explain in a minute. So this is Star Trek by Pixel Power. I bought it off of Etsy, but now you can buy them on the website. But so basically, these are the characters from Star Trek. Here, I'll do a quick before and after. And so I had finished 3. I did the other 4. I'm calling this one done for my WhipGo goal. However, I do plan to stitch the Star Trek logo, so you can see a little itty bitty start up there. I designed that one myself. That's not part of the pattern. I did that for another piece in this. I'm calling it a series because I purchased all the 5 main series that my husband really likes. So I will be doing this. This becomes my travel project now because I finished my last travel project, so I'll be working on this little by little, which is why I only got a tiny bit done. Actually, my son's drum lesson on Saturday, I ended up falling asleep, so I started stitching and then took a little nap. But anyway, I'll probably be bringing this one to StitchCon with me because it's just a giant block of the logo. And so next, my other May WhipGo project, or piece that got pulled up, goal, I guess you should say goal, is this. This is Spirited Away by LK Cross, or it could be Elka Cross, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I'll link the website again below. And so Spirited Away is a movie, Studio Ghibli movie that I love. I like all those movies, they're really good. So my goal, so I'd finished just kind of her head and her shoulders, and that's it. My goal was to also get the lettering in Haku done. Haku's the dragon. And I did kind of, sort of, again, I'm calling this one done for now. So I'll do before and after. Let's see, I think I want to do this side. Yeah. Oops, sorry, Hermione. Just dropped the paper on her. So, yeah. You can see I did the lettering and Haku. However, you'll notice on her other side, there's a little bit of haku over here. I don't want to make a major counting error. I'm just calling this one done for now. That'll probably take me, less than a couple hours, maybe. So it's early in the morning, sorry. I slur my words a little bit. So let me hold this in for a little bit closer view. It wasn't a huge amount of stitching. The lettering was actually kind of fun to do because I don't speak Japanese. I do know that this says the title of the movie, Spirited Away, in Japanese, but I'm not going to try to read it or pronounce it for you because I would mess that up. Okay. I'll clean this up later. So my next project is I'm working on the Caramel Bestiary Sal by Ingleside Imaginarium. Oh, I'm not saying fabrics, am I? Okay, well this is on a Coloring Cotton monthly exclusive. It's kind of an orangey color, which shows up kind of tan here. My other two, I'll just post it down below. They're all Luganas so far, I guess. But so this is a mystery stitch along, and each month she's posting a new Greek creature, and it's in a giant Greek urn. So I'm all caught up right now. Here's the quick before and after. So the latest creature was this Sphinx up here for May, and she was really fun to stitch. So, this is, I don't think I need to post a picture of what it's supposed to look like in the end because this is as far as we have right now. So, I'm excited about this. This is like one of my favorite whips right now. It's so much fun to stitch, but each month's beast, it goes so fast. Some of my other whip projects that I have right now seem like a chore a little bit, unfortunately. And it's just, I want to get them done. So at the end of April, kind of going backwards in order here. At the end of April, I I was kind of guessing, because I finished my April projects about a week early. I was kind of trying to guess what might get pulled for May, and that way I could just like sort of leave it on the frame, and I guessed wrong. I've done this a few times now, and I just guess wrong each time because I've got this piece, and I don't have it with me, so I'll insert a picture here, but this is The Castle by Teresa Wensler. I have this on here for 4 separate goals, and it still has yet to be called. But I kind of thought, oh, well, it hasn't been called yet, and there's 4 goals for it, so I might pick this one up and stitch a little bit on it. And if it happens to get called for May, I'll just leave it on and work through the goal. Well, it did not get called. So I did work a little bit more on the dragon wing. So let me go a little bit further in. So you can see I did the green lines coming out. It kind of looks a little creepy and skeletal right now, so I like it, but I will fill in the webbing of the dragon. And let me come in closer a little bit so you can see. And I am doing this on, I purchased 32 counts Lugana in Mercedes by Picture This Plus, but the shrinkage is like so much on this that I measured it, and it's really like 39 holes. So I'm saying it's 36, or it was like 38 or 39 holes per inch. So I was saying maybe I accidentally got a 36 count. It's not that big of a deal because there's no beads on this, but there is, I'm using the Kreinig blending filaments. Let's see if you can, I don't know if you'll be able to see any sparkle in this. It's hard for me to tell. I've got a light to the side of me and I should probably have one in front of me. But anyway, it does have a lot of sparkle in it. It's all in the dragon, not the castle. And it's blending filament, which I'm stitching over the top stitch, just the top leg of it. I first tried it actually combining it, because almost everything in here is a blend anyway, so it'd be like 3 strands. 1 strand of one DMC, 1 strand of another DMC, and 1 strand of blending filament. I do not recommend that because the cotton will last a lot longer and the blending filament will start to pull and rip and separate, and it's really just disgusting to work with. So moving on, one of my April projects that I didn't show that I worked on at the end of April, or closer to the end of April, this was at WhipGo poll for that month, is the Accolade. So this is a chart by Heaven and Earth Designs of the famous painting of the Accolade, called the Accolade by Edmund Layton. And I am stitching this 1/1 on 28 count Jobelin, which I don't think I'll ever use again for large full coverage pieces because it is separating and pulling apart on my Omnic or Quantum frame. But anyway, it was one page that got called for April, and I finished that one page. So let me do a quick before and after. Oops, let's see. So there's before and after. So the page that I worked on was this guy's face over here, blurry guy's face. It's page number 14. By the way, my pages are large format pages, so they're 65 by 80 stitches. My first experience with the Haid page was everything was too small. Now I'm using Pattern Keeper, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so the 4 pages that I did in 2021 were called for the first 4 months. May, none of this did not get called for May. I've got 6 more things on my WebGo board for this, 6 more pages. The last little section here is actually 2 pages, 1 normal size page and 1 sliver of a 13 stitches wide page. So I'll probably pick this up maybe next, or I'm not actually sure what I'm about to do since I just finished one of my WebGo goals. But yeah, I might pick this piece up next, just in anticipation. Again, this one still has 6 remaining. The castle has 4 remaining, so I might pick that one up too for the remainder of the month. Not entirely sure, but when I work on these 2, I stitch cross country by page. I'll probably do these 2 pages together and then just try to get ahead of my WebGo a little bit. We'll see. This one has so the boring background pages tend to go slowly. This one went a little bit faster because, again, you could kind of see the face coming in. This one has 4 people's faces in it. So it might be interesting, but they're background faces, so they're kind of blurred a little bit. The most interesting part was doing this lady right here. So, and when I get down to, the man that she's knighting, which this needle minder from Mad for Minders is the painting. So it's kind of cool. Okay, so that is kind of all for my works in progress. The only thing I have left to show is my my smalls exchange for StitchCon, and I'm not going to show that here. What I'm going to do is record. So I've FO, but not FFO yet. I'm going to record a little segment of me showing it, and I'm going to save that for a future video. So you'll see a little blip right now while I cut that section out so that I can put it in after StitchCon, because I kind of want to keep it a surprise or secret just in case one of the people watching this happens to be there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Next, I have a small amount of haul. I haven't been actively purchasing things in the past month. Just a little bit here and there. Just really fabrics is all I have, or my fabric of the month club, and they're all color and cotton. So we have. Let's see if I can kind of go in order. Okay, so my regular color and cotton fabric of the month club is 32 count Ghana in any color. This was the March 2021. Oh, you're going to come up here again, Hermione? It is called Wisteria, and that is totally being washed out right now by my light, but it is like a light purple. Yeah, that color is just awful on there. I'm so sorry. Coming in close, does that help? No. Back out. Oh, that's a bit better. And there's highlighting my cat. She is almost all black. She's got a little bit of white tuft on her neck. So we've had her since she was a kitten. We found her and her brother, but sadly her brother, Harry, is no longer with us. Okay, so next we have the April. I shouldn't keep these in the bags. I hear you're not supposed to keep them in the bags. April 2021 color and cotton fabric is called Succulent, which is a very pale green, probably totally going to be washed out. Let's see if I go back again. Nope, doesn't help. It looks like tan to you probably, but it's green. But it's very pretty. I like it. And my last fabric which is from the Crazy Annie's Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month Club, is a linen, 28 count fat half a linen, and this one is from February 2021. It's called Pixie, and that actually is showing up better than the other purple. Oh, ooh, that's better. Yeah, that's closer to it. It's actually darker than it's showing up though, but it's purple. And that's all I have for you. Like I said, I need to keep this short because I gotta get to work. Not sure when I'm gonna edit. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get to do that tonight. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was really nice to see you all again. I hope I can meet people at StitchCon. We'll see. My first ever stitching retreat. I've actually never sat at a table and stitched with other stitchers before. I just never have. So lots of firsts for me. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. I will see you all later. Bye.